What's good, guys and girls of YouTube? My name is Justin Omoi, and I'm here. Maybe I look a little bit more tan. You probably can't see with the light, but I'm here with the video to help y'all with your music, your writing, your creativity, anything it has to do with music. I'm here for y'all. I just want to put a little bit of personal stuff out there real quick. During this whole past week and even this week, we still got this whole week left. My brother's in vacation, so it's been hard trying to get time to record videos. But during this whole 2 weeks, it's just been hectic because, we've been doing construction, building, not building, but fixing, replacing wood, all of that. And I just want to give y'all a good or big thank you because y'all been helping me. I was able to pay out all these fixes for the house. Now we don't have to deal with leaking. But with all that out of the way, you probably don't even know who I am if you're watching this, searching it. But yeah, I am here to give you some literary devices. I'm not even gonna lie, I got these things on my phone. I'm just gonna read them off, but I'm going to give the examples. Just because I'm reading it off of the phone does not mean that I don't know what I'm talking about, alright? It's that it's in alphabetical order, and I just want to give y'all the accurate information. So what I'm going to decide to do is give you 5 a day. 5, not a day, but 5 each video. So on Wednesday, 5. On Saturday, 5. And I'll put the link in the description for what I'm reading so y'all could, follow along. Y'all could jump the gun if you want. Do whatever you want. But hearing it from me and examples will definitely help. So let's go. Starting off at the top, the first word we're going to learn is allegory. Now an allegory is basically a story, a trait that people take from other stories to use it within their works. And by having these things, you will be able to relate or link your traits with other traits from other stories, which is very creative and can help describe your own styles even more. So a very good example of an allegory would be like Nas's Hate Me Now. This is a music video, or basically a song, but a music video definitely helped. He showed the whole imagery of, him being like Jesus Christ, and he's pulling out that whole cross on his shoulder. It could be a great allegory to say, I got everything on my shoulders, got everything on my back, but just having the whole Jesus Christ, symbolical thing inside of his song helps. That's what I'm trying to say. People could definitely relate, especially if you're religious, if you're Christian, or if you know about the Bible. You could relate that to his song and be like, yo, this is cool. The fact that he's linking this with this and making it, this. And yeah. Next up, we have alliterations. Now, alliterations are basically a group of words usually said within the same sentence, that have the same constant sound in the beginning. So this could be like the tongue twisters. She sells seashells by the seashore. So all the CC, the SSS, those are alliterations. It doesn't have to be the same letter. It could be the same sound. It's catchy when you have that same constant sound. Let's see. People pitching papayas, pooping, I don't know, scooping. Pin, poop, Pokemon, Pikachu, Poplio, Peter Picker, Pecker, Poo Poo. The fact that I had all the same little puh sounds, you might not know this, but you were attracted to those sounds because it was constant and it was repetitive. When it comes to sounds, repetition is very key. That's why, we have sounds that are beat mapped with our downbeats, the kick, snare, ching, repetition. The third word we're gonna go over is an allusion. Allusion is kind of similar to allegory in a way, however, it's not. Alright, you'll see what I mean now. An allusion is using references to other things that are happening right now in real life. It happened in history, happened in, religion, because that also connects. Science, sports, politics, you name it. Anything of reference that is basically not a written story, bam, we can use that in reference, and it's an allusion. Now, the reason why allegory and allusion kind of sound the same, just know allegory is more upon stories and poems. It's using other people's works, where allusions are more of real life events or things that are happening real, think of it like that. And me saying that doesn't mean that the religion, the whole Jesus Christ thing is, not real. I'm just saying that as an example because people, it's written in the book, okay? Allusions are used all the way around, like in and out when it comes to rap music, and you could thank Lil Wayne for, exciting the hell out of that. This consists of using people's names, or consisting of using people's, events that they did, like kick like Michael Vick, that kind of style, or I'm shooting threes like Steph Curry, or I don't know, Michael Jordan. Relating other people will also grab more attention when it comes to music. The fourth one we're going to learn for today is called an ambiguity. Ambiguity, or let me see if I'm saying this word right. Ambiguity. Yes, ambiguity. This is basically deliberately leaving off a ending. Think of it like that. You are giving off two different possible, like endings. You don't give the ending out deliberately on purpose. Now, the reason why you would want to do this is to lead people into thinking, lead people into making their own conclusions. It will piss some people off, but that's the reason why I want to do that. So think of this like people on Twitter basically subtweeting, and subtweeting is basically when you say some things about a person, however you do not mention their name. Think of it like that. An ambiguity is basically given that ideal, like, yo, is he talking about this guy or is he talking about that guy? In recent, I guess you could say, Twitter beef, and in recent celebrity complaining, we had Kid Cudi saying some things on the internet, and he basically name dropped two people, Kanye and Drake, but he didn't direct it to anybody. However, that's some ambiguity shit right there. By doing that, it made people contemplate, or not contemplate, but think, yo, is he talking about Kanye West like this, or is he talking to Drake like this? Or what is his main, motive? What is he doing? Why is he saying this? And that's ambiguity. Ambiguity is going to lead to people thinking about your material, your work, and your whole questioning. The last word I'm going over for today is going to be an analogy. Analogy is often quite connected towards simile in a sort of fashion. An analogy, and put in simple words, is going to connect two different things and compare it alike. So that's like saying, yo, this guy right here, he looks like Snorlax. That's comparing. That's an analogy. You're giving a person, a character, something, a relative feature towards another thing. That's analogy. So saying in your lyrics, slim like Slim Shady, that's saying you're slim like Slim Shady. Now, even though that is kind of his name and not his, weight, although he ain't fat, I'm just telling y'all. But saying you're slim like Slim Shady could be a way like I'm slim like him. Comparing two things, you and Slim Shady. Slim. You have that in comparison. As an analogy, again, will help relate other people to other different things. Like, again, I say, yo, this guy look like Snorlax. You could say that within your lines. People's gonna be like, he looks like a Snorlax. That guy's fat. And that will help, have a relation with your song, making people like you more because, hey, not only did he make a Pokemon reference, he likes Pokemon, but he made it and it relates and I like it because I like this person. Those are the 5 for today. I am sorry if you don't like long videos. However, the longer the video, the better I can explain, the better you will intake, and the more happy it'll be for you. Thumbs up video up if you like it. Be sure to subscribe to your boy Justin Omoi if you want to see more videos like this. And yeah, I upload on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Over here you can see the social bars. So if you want to follow me on social media, you got a question, or you want to throw some bars at me, word wise, not no chocolate bars because your boy is looking like a Snorlax, just let me know. Throw them in, shoot them out. I'm always down to watch stuff. So yes, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And with all that being said, I'm going to go beat those kids because they don't know how to shut the fuck up. Now I'm just playing. Peace. I'm out.